Hey, this is Tam Mornstar, and this is VA Nice, and tonight's topic is be yourself. And this topic chose me, not necessarily me choosing it. And a lot of pieces pulled me into this moment where it was something where I couldn't like deflect from it. I had to like choose it and say it was meant for me. You know, um, it's telling me that I was supposed to let you know my story, let you know how I came about who I am as Tam Moonstar, as Tamra, and let's get into it. It triggered. Let me tell you something. It doesn't choose you. You know, things of how the moment, the movement of how you're supposed to be who you are, it doesn't choose you. You choose it. So, all right. Is I feel like I'm all over the place. I've been drinking a little bit, so excuse me. But that doesn't negate the story and the timeline of how you're supposed to be when it comes to being who you are, what you choose to be, what is meant for you, what is destined for your path. You know what I'm saying? Like the everything coincides with the moment of of your destiny. You know, some people have the gift, you know what I'm saying? Some people have the gift of moving the masses, you know, and I feel a certain type of way because DMX just passed, and I do feel some type of way about that. Um, I'm saddened by it, and not to lower anybody else passing like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, or Prince, or none of those people, but DMX hit me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. DMX really, really hit me. I was a bit emotional because maybe because I feel some kindred spirit with him because he was fully in it. He was fully into who he was supposed to be. And even though he struggled, he didn't it wasn't something that he negated. You know what I'm saying? So I I'm fully into what he has, and his legacy and his being, you know, makes. And Jesus Christ. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am not going to do no editing. I am not going to stop and record because this is what this is. Okay? Be yourself. Be fully, wholly into yourself. So I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with this I feel like I struggle with that the whole time I've been born, like where it comes to fitting in, it comes to being what I'm supposed to be, you know? And I'm I'm starting to realize, and maybe it took me longer than it was supposed to. Maybe it took me the right time. But be who you're supposed to be. Be who you are. Don't struggle to be what they think you're supposed to be. We tend to look at all the things they put out and think that that's how the photos, that's the prototype. We tend to think that that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have this type of waist, and you're supposed to have this type of breast, and you're supposed to have these type of hips and all this type of thing, and the hair and the eyebrows. Like they make it seem like you're supposed to be the perfect thing. You're supposed to be every single piece of what they say. You know what I'm saying? The eyebrows, even eyebrows, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What? Why? Why? But the nose, your cheekbones, your lips, your teeth, and all this type of thing. But you're not supposed to be like everybody else. The world, the universe, God, they made you exactly how you're supposed to be. Exactly. You know, the world did not create every human being that's born on this earth in the universe. You're totally different. You're not supposed to be exactly how they say you're supposed to be. Every person is made divinely on purpose, like they're supposed to be. Now, if you want to change certain things about yourself, you want to change your stomach, you want to change your boobs, you want to change your booty, you want to make it bigger, you know what I mean? You know, make it so that it's only because you want it to be that way, not because they think that's how it's supposed to be. That's not how that's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. And just be yourself. I had a show with my cousin, and she was vibing real high. You know what I'm saying? Like she's supposed to. But the message is still the same. Vibrate high. Be confident in who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to shed light in who you are, who you're supposed to be in every moment and at every single time. Don't hesitate in that. I struggle with that. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I struggle with that. I consciously struggle with that even right now in my years. At 40, I'm 41. I'm about to be 42. And I struggle with that. With being myself. Being who I'm supposed to be. Because it is a love thing. Sometimes it's a love thing where he don't want me. He doesn't vibe with me. But I started realizing that maybe it ain't me. Maybe it's them. They got their own traumas. They got their own struggles. They got their own shit they got to deal with. But through that whole thing, you have to be yourself. You have to be the person that you're destined to be. You have to be what the universe, the Lord says is mapped out for you. I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to be like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else, okay? Stop trying to be like everybody else. Be yourself, okay? That's something that's just is a novelty, okay? That's something you can put, that's on the shelf. And people don't choose that. They choose the microwave shit. Stop doing that. Be who you are. And we all, 95% of the time, we have children, we have kids, and we have to teach them to be who they are. Ain't nobody like them either. Stop trying to be like what they make us supposed to be. That's not how that's not how that's supposed to be. Um I feel like I'm being rhetorical. I feel like I'm doing a little bit too much. Maybe because I'm drinking. I don't know. Okay. But I'm gonna take it back to Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna take it back to where it derives from. It derives from me being insecure, me being hopeless in a state of mind of I want acceptance. Okay. I wanted to know that this, I'm gonna say it like this, okay? It's not necessarily this way, but I wanted acceptance from this man. I wanted acceptance from him to know that it didn't matter how, if I was, no how matter how I dealt with my traumas, no matter how I dealt with whatever it is, he accepted me. Um, it didn't work out like I wanted it to be because I didn't accept myself. I didn't say myself was okay. I didn't know that it was okay to just be. You got to know that it's okay to just be who you are in the moment, in the light, in the atmosphere, and like in the lifetime. Be who you are. Know your worth. Okay? You have to move with everything. Yeah, you do. But throughout that, you have to know who you are. And I'm gonna say this, and I won't gonna do this. The fact that DMX just passed and all this stuff, like Rob struggling, all everything that hit, that's necessary. Okay, be who you're supposed to be. Everybody has their chance. Everybody has their moment. They can say it's 15, 10, I don't know, 10 seconds of fame, 15 minutes of fame, whatever. Use that shit to your greatest capacity. Use it. I got a friend that he don't give a fuck. Zero fucks. He's in it. He's trying to get it. He is a person that he's going to use every bit of everything he has in him to do whatever it is he's supposed to do. Be in that. Be yourself. Don't allow everything else to fuck with that. Okay? You can't compete where you don't compare. I learned that from a friend of mine as well, a female. And she's super dope. She's super dope. She is such a force. And I just be wanting her to know that too. So know that it's a struggle, but it's something that you can get through. Always. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this little piece. They have it set up where they make us feel like we're supposed to be something that we're not. And they have it set up where we're supposed to look like something like we're not. And they have it set up where we're supposed to sound like, move like something that we're not. Know that you you can't be what they say we're supposed to be. What they want us to be. You cannot. Don't ever do that. Okay? We're destined for greatness. We're gonna always do what we're supposed to do. Okay? They're gonna make us feel like we shouldn't be who we are. They're gonna make us feel like we're lesser, we're no better. But that's not how this goes. That's not how this goes. And this is something that's on the let's say this is on the very minimum type, superficial type line where, excuse me, with the deep breath, but this is where it is you we're not totally diving in of our deeper selves. Okay? And we should. When the inkling comes to us and says, nah, this is not right. When the inkling says, this is what you're not supposed to do, you need to heed it. Because you're perfect exactly the way you are. The universe, God, did not make you no better, no different than what you are. Like your nose. You know what I'm saying? Your nose is huge. You know what I'm saying? Your nose, your eyes, your eyebrows, your mouth, your lips, your teeth, all that shit, your neck. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm putting all that shit out there. I'm putting all that out there. Because you're perfect the way you are. Understand this shit, you know? You gotta understand it. And the way this soul set up, I'm in my 40s, and people in their 40s do be struggling just like me to understand this shit. They'll know this shit, that there's nothing wrong with who you are. There's nothing wrong with just being, just adapting, just knowing, just embracing who you are. Okay. They telling me that I should tell you. My daughter told me earlier today, she has a friend that has a mother that threw him away. She kicked him out. She moved to another state with her boyfriend. Okay. And she texts him. He's a teenager. He's like 18 or 17 or 19 or whatever. And she texts him saying that you ain't shit, you ain't nothing. I'm mad I had you, and all these things. And it hurts him. It bothers him. Of course it does, right? Of course it does. He struggles, and I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. But I'm gonna say this: be be yourself. Like I tell her, and I wanted her to tell him, ain't nobody else in the world like you. Nobody. Nobody. Stop. Whatever she's going through is what she's going through. Don't take on her traumas. Don't take on her struggles. And I'm telling you the same thing. Don't take on nobody else bullshit. Even on social Twitter, like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. I don't care what the fuck it is. Don't take on nobody else shit that makes you feel a way that is not circumference to what you got going on. Okay? Be yourself. Be who you are. It's hard enough being trying to get up every day to go to a job you don't like and still be in it. It's hard enough every day to go to the grocery stores and be out here in the universe because swear they want you. Their most their most ultimate thing in the world is to make you not appreciate who you are. Stop that. Appreciate yourself. Be who you are supposed to be. Okay? And just be full in it. Be full in every piece that you're supposed to be. And I swear, I know I did not touch on everything I'm supposed to touch on when it comes to being who you are, being in, being full of it. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. But just walk how you're supposed to. Say what you're supposed to. Shit. Sleep how you're supposed to. Just be you. Be who you're meant to be. Okay. I said this already, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to touch on this topic a little bit with a part 2 or part 3 or whatever. So, because it's pivotal to be in who you are. Just be in a I am state. I am. I struggle with that my whole life. I struggle with that because I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like incompetent. I didn't feel like the universe and people were going to accept me, but I'm in a space right now. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be who I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be, however I'm supposed to be. Just be. Okay? Know your worth. I had a video with my cousin with knowing your worth. I had a video with my other cousins saying, just be confident in that. I had a video with a friend, she's a sister of mine, saying self-love. All these things make a difference in being who you are. Okay? So I hope this resonates with someone, even if it takes just one. And until next time, peace.